Everyone, at least one time in their life, has asked themselves, what is the purpose of life? Or, what is my purpose in my life? And today, I believe I found that answer. Not just for me, but for everyone who has asked those questions before. What is that answer, you may ask? Well, let me explain. Have you ever heard of the term ikigai? It's okay if you haven't, because I didn't learn about it until recently. Ikigai is a Japanese term or concept that's main purpose is to encourage people to discover the things they truly love and find joy in doing. In other words, it's a form of encouragement that gives many people a way to find their purpose in life. If this concept sounds interesting to you, and you want to hear more, please continue to watch this video. I'm going to be learning along with you all as I constantly am doing research while writing this script. If you'd like to join me, my name is QAnator. Welcome to the video. Let's get started. A reason for being, that's what ikigai is. Ikigai is made up of four main parts: that which you love, that which you are good at, that which the world needs, and that which you can be rewarded for. These four parts are meant to play as a guideline to help those find their ikigai or purpose in life. The message is if you can find something in your life like a hobby, passion, etc. that overlaps with all four of those points, it's most likely your ikigai. But let's break down these four concepts a little bit, shall we? First point, what you love. This is also your passion. This part of ikigai revolves around figuring out what activities bring you joy, a sense of fulfillment, and pure enthusiasm, and in turn, choosing to pursue them. This step involves understanding your deepest passions and hobbies that make time seem to just stand still. The next point, what you're good at, is also known as your vocation. Ikigai emphasizes the importance of recognizing and growing your skills, talents, and personal strengths. This aspect of ikigai involves taking your unique abilities and knowledge to contribute to the world in a positive way. The third point, what the world needs, also known as your mission. Being able to understand the needs of the world and how you can contribute to address them is crucial for finding one's ikigai. It involves finding ways to make a meaningful impact on others and society as a whole. The fourth part is what you can be rewarded for, also known as your profession. This segment of Ikigai focuses on finding activities or pursuits that can provide a sense of financial stability, security, and recognition. It involves finding a way to take your passion and mission and turn it into a viable livelihood for yourself. Like I stated before, the essence of Ikigai lies in the intersection of these four elements, where our passion, vocation, mission, and profession converge. Once all the pieces align, that's when we can find a sense of harmony, balance, and fulfillment that is greater than the mere success of our day-to-day lives. Ikigai encourages us to engage in introspection and taking the time to learn about ourselves and how we can contribute to our society. In turn, that helps us contribute to our lives. Ikigai wants us to live in the moment, embrace life and simplicity, nurture meaningful relationships, and by doing so, we can create a sense of contentment and resilience, along with a connection to the world that we live in. A person's ikigai should change as they mature, and different aspects of their life alter or change completely, which is why living in the moment is such a great aspect that ikigai tries to teach. Ikigai to me is peace. It's a way to connect to the world in a way we don't usually do as humans. By truly understanding ourselves and the world, we can find our purpose for being. In our current world of fast-paced, work-heavy environments, it's easy to forget about the ideas that Ikigai is presenting. Being able to live in the moment and enjoy every day of your life helps a lot with finding our Ikigai. At a specific time in our lives, Ikigai acts as a guiding light for individuals that reminds us to seek fulfillment beyond material things and expectations society tends to push on everyone. It shows us that personal growth, contribution to others, and the pursuit of happiness are intertwined with each other. With that being said, what can Ikigai actually be for you? What can it be for me? The first question I asked myself was, does my Ikigai have to be my job? And no, it doesn't. Your reason for getting up in the morning does not have to be something you get paid for. But ideally, in the eyes of Ikigai, what you get paid for will align itself with your Ikigai. And that's hard to do. It's hard to have a job aligned with your life's purpose, per se. Many of us are stuck working jobs we hate, and because of that, how in any world would something we hate become part of our life's purpose? At its core, it's really about finding or even creating ways to put your job in alignment with your life's purpose, not necessarily become your purpose. For example, let's say you've recently become a parent, and your ikigai at this stage of your life are your children and being a good parent to them. And maybe you're also in a leadership role at your job. A leader revolves around communication, compassion for others, active listening, and overall being a positive influence and guide for those who look up to you. And if you look at it, all those skills you obtain and practice at work are also applied to being a parent to your children. Because of that, your job ends up intertwining and aligned with your current ikigai. There's ways for us who may not be as fortunate to have a dream job to be able to apply it to our purpose in life and use it in a positive manner. Here's another example for you. Let's say your current ikigai in life is traveling the world and enjoying new cultures. How would your job connect with the ikigai at all? Maybe it aligns with your ikigai by providing the funds that allow you to travel. Your job doesn't need to connect in a super impactful way. It just needs to be aligned with everything else that creates your purpose of life. Your ikigai can be anything. Absolutely anything. That gives you a sense of fulfillment and peace that I had mentioned previously. Ikigai can be large and grand for you, like creating a new type of medicine, or maybe becoming a successful business owner. But it can also be something as simple as volunteering at an animal shelter, or even just experiencing new things. As long as what you're doing brings you a strengthening connection with your true self and gives you a purpose, and most importantly, you love doing it, that's your ikigai. It's personal and different for everyone. That's why I love it. Anyone can find their ikigai, and no one can tell you otherwise. I said earlier that our ikigai should change as we mature, grow, and that's a great thing. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely not the same person I was when I was 7 years old. My ikigai at that time was probably just playing with Legos. But now, as I've grown, I found other things I'm passionate about, other things that bring me joy and happiness, and that's okay. Ikigai is about embracing new things and growing our inner selves and evolving with that growth. Because we change as people, our ikigai also changes with us. It's okay to not know what your ikigai is. What's important is recognizing what gets you out of bed in the morning and what your life journey is at that specific moment. Once you figure out what that is, you can always have a purpose and continue to expand that purpose to new things that excite you and make you feel passionate about your life. Now, let me circle back to the first question that I proposed in this video. What is the purpose of life? And here's my answer to myself, and maybe to you. There is no overall purpose or objective that humans need to follow in life. Instead, we need to find and create our own purpose that gives us the ability to enjoy and live in the moment of our current life. And being able to take that idea and apply it to our future lives as we continue to grow and mature. We have to take our passion, vocation, mission, and profession and find that intersecting value that gives us our purpose in life. With that being said, we've entered the conclusion of this video. Throughout writing the script and researching the idea of ikigai, I learned a lot, and I hope that those of you who are watching this video have learned stuff too. Thank you for everyone who got to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can always check out my other videos where I cover other topics like this one. I hope we can all embrace the idea of ikigai to aid in the search of our purpose in life. Once again, I'm Qinator. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.